After spending the weekend in police custody, 17 suspects, among them National Lands Commission Chairperson Mohammed Swazuri and Kenya Railways Corporation Managing Director Atanas Maina, appeared before the Anti-Corruption Court for illegally facilitating the payment of 221 million shillings in compensation for the acquisition of government land for the standard gauge railway.
Count 5, Professor Mohammed, Acts of Office contrary to Section 46.
Swazuri and co-accused were charged with abuse of office, conspiracy to defraud the government 221 million shillings, breach of trust, unlawful acquisition of public property, and neglect of official duty. Those charged alongside Swazuri included National Lands Commission Chief Executive Officer Tom Shavangi, 2 registrars at the Ministry of Lands Carolina Balayo and Peter Nganga, 2 Senior Land Commission Director Salome Munubi and Francis Mugo, with the licensed land surveyor Obadia Mbugwa.
This is a crime against humanity.
The prosecution alleged that Swazuri disregarded resolutions by the commissioners at the National Land Commission and went ahead to approve the 221 million shillings payment to individuals with questionable land documents for the SGR compensation. On the other hand, Atanas Maina, being at the helm of the Kenya Railways Corporation, is accused of failing to protect the said parcels of land owned by the corporation.
So, Your Honor, one will ask yourself, how can KRC, NLC, and Ministers of Land officials, who are public officials, compulsory acquire public land, give titles to entities which I must say were not registered at the time of the allocation of the land to them, and pay them a whopping 221 million. Your Honor, this offense must be treated as a very peculiar offense. And Your Honor, it is a crime against humanity. It is a crime against Kenyans. And on that ground alone, we are submitting that bail should be denied.
That they have been brought to court beyond the 24-hour requirement. And I would want the court to pronounce itself on that question. The accused persons' houses and residences were raided at 5 a.m. on Saturday. The 24 hours therefore lapsed at 5 a.m. on Sunday. So they have spent another 24 hours. The houses were raided on which date? On Saturday at 5 a.m. They have therefore spent more than 48 hours in custody. In fact, they have spent 50 hours before coming to court, Your Honor.
Appearing before Chief Magistrate Lawrence Mugambi, the suspects denied all the charges and were granted bail pending the hearing and determination of their case.
For the first and second accused, who face more charges, each faces at least 7 counts, as well as accused number 13, 14, 15, who face at least 6 counts each. They shall be released upon executing a bond of Kenya shillings 6 million plus a share to like amount, or in the alternative, each shall deposit a cash bill of Kenya shillings 3,500,000, that is 3.5 million. As for the accused number 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, who face count 1 and count 19 only, and separate alternative counts, each shall be released on a board of Kenya shillings 3 million plus a share to like amount, or an alternative of Kenya shillings 1,500,000, that is 1.5 million each.
In granting them bail, Anti-Corruption Chief Magistrate Lawrence Mugambi ruled that there were no valid reasons to hold the suspects in custody. However, in order for them to maintain their freedom, they will have to comply with stringent orders, including handing over their travel documents to the court.
For public officers who have been in office, their hereby ordered to keep off their offices unless accompanied by a police officer and upon prior arrangement with the new management of these institutions. 4. The accused persons shall not make any contact either by themselves or through proxies with witnesses whom they shall become aware of.
The defense had argued that their clients deserved bail as a constitutional right, refuting claims by the prosecution they were flight risk. Ben Chumba reporting for Channel 1 News Hour.